Good morning, Aries. My name's Rosa and I'm here to bring you another general love read. This is probably about the fourth take because I've been getting tongue-tied. And we are in a Mercury retrograde, so I feel that, Mercury wants to play with the way I express and communicate, but I'm not going to let that stop me. So anyways, enough of that, guys. I hope you're well. I hope you've been looking after yourself. I'm here to bring another general read. So with that, take the messages that speak and leave the rest, guys. I'm also over on Instagram. I have recently just uploaded some new general reads over there. So if you're looking for something more general, feel free to go and check those readings out. They are only about 10 minutes long, which is the beauty about that. So yeah, if that speaks to you, I will leave a description on how to connect with me on all of my platforms in the show more section down below. Aries, you will also find the extended read, the link to that read or this read in the show more section down below. See what I mean, guys? See, I just can't seem to get the words out. Yes, I'm not liking that vibe. I'm not liking that. Okay, so I just want to say too, thank you to everyone who purchased a Vimeo reading with me last week. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It means the world that you're supporting me and the work that I do. So thanks, guys. As you can see in this reading, I've introduced 3 extra cards from the deck that I've personally created called the Twin Flames Oracle. So if you're wondering, it's a deck that I've created myself. And I'm not sure if I'm going to release it to the public to purchase. I'm just going to see how I feel, but I specifically created this deck for my own personal use. So before we dive on into the main part of the reading, I'm going to just talk about the cards that have come up and we're going to tie it in with the remainder of your reading, okay? So the first card that we've got here is the blocked card. So someone is feeling like they've closed the door or they've closed the chapter on a love situation, on someone. Or perhaps this is what you're currently experiencing with someone that you feel a strong connection to. It's either you have shut the door, closed the chapter, look at this door. It is completely shut up shop. There's not even a handle that I cannot see even a handle that can help to try and pry this door open, okay? It is completely shut. So I feel some of you may be experiencing this energy. We've also got the receive card, but I'm really drawn to the word accept. Okay, so this is a situation that someone is needing to accept right now. And I feel like if it's happening to you, Aries, I feel that you're accepting this. Or perhaps you're just accepting that it's a closed chapter. It's a closed book, okay? You're accepting that perhaps this person cannot change. You're accepting that, what they've done, you're accepting that. And with that acceptance, it's allowing you to make some major decisions in your life, okay? And we've also got the manipulation card. So I feel with this card that you perhaps may be dealing with someone who is trying to manipulate you and trick you in some way to perhaps, if you're the one that has ultimately closed the door on this connection, I feel like this person is trying to weave their way back into your life somehow. Okay, and I feel that they are working out a way on how to weave their way back into your life. Because if you look at this, the manipulation card, you can see this woman, she's got this book open, which is telling me that they are trying to find a way, a method on how to weave their way back into your life. Okay. So they're trying to seek out some answers or ideas on how to do that. But I will explain that a little bit more with the remainder of the reading, with what I see, okay? So let's dive on in now to the main part of the reading. In the center of your reading here, you've got the Yin card. Now, this came out in the reversal, and I felt that Spirit wanted me to read it in this way for you. Now, this card is the overarching energy or message that's coming through regarding you and the person in question, okay? Now, I got a funny phrase come through when this card came out, and I knew I should have written it down because you would have laughed at this. And I'm hoping it comes through again as I'm reading this card. But as you can see with this card, it's upside down. So the well is empty. You know, there's no water sitting in this well. It's empty, it's dry. You've got zero cares right now. You've got nothing to give. Emotionally speaking, okay? I hope that phrase comes to me, because I just know, Aries, that you're going to laugh when you hear me say it. Anyways, I knew I should have written it down, but nonetheless, the Yin is representative of feminine energy, and with this card, I get it's the feminine energy, but it's in the reversal, so it means it's empty, okay? So you have no cares to give. I feel like you're accepting the situation, and you're not invested into nurturing this connection at this time. Like, this is coming through to say Aries isn't invested in this connection. You're not investing any emotions into this connection. You're not willing to nurture or look after this connection at this time, because you've got nothing to give. You're empty. You're depleted, okay? And whatever you do have left, I feel that you're saving that for yourself. I feel that the person that you've been dealing with has really depleted you, has really drained you of all that feminine energy that goes into nourishing and caring for a relationship. Do you know what I mean? So this is telling me it's in lack, but you're more saving it for yourself, and you're not giving, you've got literally nothing left to give to the person in question. Now, if I do remember the phrase, I will probably title the reading this. So just to let you know. So let's have a look at the animal spirit cards. So because you've got nothing to give to this connection, like they've drained you dry, they've taken everything from you, okay? You're coming through, Aries, as the frog spirit. Now, the downward pointing triangle speaks to water, and I just feel like You could be in your emotions right now. You could just be sitting here feeling it all out, but you're pouring all of that emotional energy back into yourself. Okay, you're the frog. So the frog tells me, like, the frog goes through a life cycle, right? And it's gotten to, so it starts off as a tadpole, I believe, and then it goes through its life cycle and it develops into a frog. Now the frog is the, like, toward the end of the life cycle, like that's the cycle completed. The frog is the cycle completed. So this is why I feel like you've closed the door or a chapter on this relationship, because you've come to that acceptance that this is completed. Now that you've decided it's completed, now that you've decided to close that door, you can now allow yourself to heal. See that downpour of rain? This is what you need right now. This is what Aries needs right now, because this person has literally sucked it all out of you. Like, you've got zero cares left for this person. Like, you cannot care for them anymore because they have drained you. And so here you are, letting the rain pour down on your skin, okay? You're going through some kind of a healing and a cleansing time. We are in Mercury retrograde, okay? We're moving into Mercury retrograde. So you may be, you know, revisiting past experiences and times and memories that you've shared with this person. But I feel like you're revisiting that to help you to heal, okay, and clear out. Yeah, that's what I think you're doing. That's what I feel you're going to do. And that, you know, just use that Mercury retrograde to perhaps just be more with yourself, okay? Just being with yourself, which I feel you will. I feel like you're going through a healing time. I feel that you will be going through a healing stage or cycle. I really do feel that, and I feel that will be very good for you. Because see, even with the yin card in reverse, like, you have not been looking after yourself. You have not been giving back to yourself because you've been, you know, giving it all to the swan. Now, I feel the swan in this spread. You could be dealing with another water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or a Pisces, or someone with strong water in their chart. But I feel this swan is a taker. Okay, I feel that they are a taker. I don't know, that's just the energy that's coming through. And I feel that the swan thinks that they've done nothing wrong. Okay, now it could be potentially that the swan has closed, you know, or turned their back on you, has shut you out, because the swan is facing away from the frog. And I feel that they could be doing that to manipulate you, to kind of draw you in. It's like that push and pull energy. So if someone ignores the other, what do we instinctively want to do? We want their attention again, don't we? But I feel that you could be trying to heal from that, because I feel that they are using that as a manipulation tactic. They're using that to trick you to, because see, this swan doesn't think that they have done anything wrong. And even if they do think it, like, they're too much in their pride and their ego, okay, that they don't want to accept responsibility for anything they've done. Very interesting. So let's take a look at the tarot now. What they bring to this connection is the Five of Swords in reverse. So what your person is bringing to this connection, Aries, is internal struggle, internal battle, internal conflict. Okay, so all the work is focused on the inner parts of ourselves. Well, not me, but you guys, right? See, the Five of Swords in reverse, it's all internal energy. So this person, if they're manipulating you by just trying to ignore you or shut you out, they're trying to cause you to doubt yourself inside. So if you're doubting yourself, then you will be saying, oh, you know, I did this, that's why they're doing that to me. And see, they're trying to rope you back in. So that's what they're bringing to the connection. They're bringing internal conflict. They're getting you to question yourself. They're getting you to question your actions, your choices. Okay, and I feel like it's just to rope you back in. Now, what you're bringing to the connection, Aries, is the Maiden of Cups. And in traditional tarot, this speaks to the Page of Cups. So I feel that you're bringing intuition, okay? You're needing to listen to your instincts at this time, because see, this maiden, I'm really drawn to the eye, okay, which is speaking of intuition. It's time to bring intuition into play here, okay? So if your person is getting you to doubt yourself, then you need to trust your intuition. You need to trust your instincts at this time, okay? You're kneeling at the foot of this cup, which is all about, you know, you and your emotions. How do you restore the love that has been taken from you? How do you restore that within yourself? The Maiden of Cups speaks to, you know, looking after yourself, putting yourself first. Now, I'm really drawn to this snake as well. And snake to me is symbolic of transformation. So I feel that you are trying to transform the way you have been putting yourself first, the way you've been looking after yourself, the way you've been loving yourself, the way you've been respecting yourself. I feel like you are going through some changes around that. I feel like that's the cycle that you're in right now. In the blocks and fears position, we've got the Tower here. So this is telling me that what was blocking this connection was that this connection was not built on solid ground. Okay? It wasn't built on solid ground. So I feel, even with this symbol here, I'm pretty sure that's the Mars symbol. I hope someone can correct me on that, or just, yeah, reinforce that it is the Mars symbol. I feel like it's the symbol Mars, and Aries is ruled by Mars. So with that, Aries, I feel that this is a tower moment that you are going through. Okay, because if you look at the Tower and the Frog together, I feel like you have accepted with this lightning bolt. You've come to realize something and you've come to accept this, and now you are going through the transformation. Okay, you are shifting here, and you're needing to take some much necessary time out to renew yourself. Okay, renew, revitalize, refresh, readjust. Yeah. Now, what's best going to support you at this current time is the Eight of Swords in reverse. Do not let your mind hold you back. Sometimes we can tell ourselves stories, or we have a narrative going on that really keeps us trapped. Okay, but it is self-inflicted. Okay, it's self-sabotage. So I feel that what's really going to support you at this time is to not tie yourself up to a narrative. Okay, let go of the stories. What's the fear that's coming up for you? Be mindful of what that fear is attached to this story and just let it go. Let it go. Let those thoughts go. Let the fears go. Let the beliefs go. I really do feel that you are upgrading your beliefs, or you're needing to upgrade your belief system. You may also be needing to upgrade the narrative that you have been telling yourself, okay? Because that narrative, right, Aries, has caused you to feel depleted as a result. We want this yin energy to be up, okay? We want it to be in its positive aspect for you. We want it to be in its light aspect for you. Okay. So there we have it, Aries. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you would like to come over to Vimeo, that extended link will be there. But if not, guys, I will leave it for now. And until next time, I'll speak to you soon. Bye for now.